Hi there and welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm going to share with you all a few items you may wish to consider when selecting a lot for your new house. Selecting a lot is one of my favorite parts of building a house. There are so many factors to consider, but it's really one of the most important decisions that you make when building a new house. I plan to make an entire video series on building a new house. If you would like to be notified of my future videos, please subscribe to my channel and let's get started. Number 1, lot size. When selecting a lot, the lot size is an important consideration. Larger lots are usually offered at a premium price. However, they do come with some added benefits. One of those benefits is that, in the long run, larger lots usually increase in value more than standard lots. Keep in mind that this varies with location. Other benefits include additional space to add a pool, a garden, playground, or future home addition. Another benefit may include additional privacy from neighbors. The desired lot size really comes down to your personal preferences and priorities. And it's important to also keep in mind that a larger lot may cost more to maintain. Number 2, orientation. In my opinion, the orientation of a lot is one of the most important considerations. The orientation of a lot will impact the amount of sunlight, heat gain, and possible solar power your house will receive. This will in turn affect your utility costs. The desired orientation of a specific lot will depend on many factors, such as its geographic location, the floor plan of the house, or desired features such as pools or gardens. So let's look at an example. This example, let's call it Plan A, is located in Florida. Florida has pretty warm temperatures throughout the year. Looking at the floor plan of the house, we can see that the main rooms of the house, the kitchen and the family room, are located in the back of the house, and the back of the house is facing west. Due to its geographic location, the west side of this house will be receiving the strong afternoon sun. Therefore, the spaces used most often in the afternoon and evenings, such as the kitchen and family room where you spend most time with your family, will naturally be warmer. Of course, one could install curtains or lower the AC, but it's just something to keep in mind. And in this situation, it may increase your utility costs because you have to keep the AC lower to keep these rooms cooler. Now, a benefit of a western-facing backyard in a place like Florida, and in this example, would be if one had a pool. It would be nice to get that strong afternoon sun because it would warm up the pool throughout the year. Now let's look at the same example in a place with 4 seasons. Let's say Rhode Island. Rhode Island has warm and cold temperatures throughout the year. In this scenario, perhaps Plan A is preferred, as the rooms most used in the afternoon and evenings would be gaining the most heat and therefore would be warmer in the winter. So, as you can see, there are pros and cons, and much of it depends on various factors. When analyzing the orientation of a lot, be sure to consider how it will impact the house and features such as pools, gardens, and solar panels. Number 3, views. Pleasant views are always a desirable feature. If available, you may consider which lot has views you most enjoy. Also, keep in mind if your views might be affected by any future development. Number 4, privacy. When evaluating a lot's potential for privacy, there may be a few items you may consider. And these are items you can ask the developer about if you need further information. Number 1, proximity to neighbors. How far apart are the houses being spaced in the development? Are they following a certain distance? Number 2, is the development designed in a certain arrangement? For example, are the garages and driveways being placed side by side? This may offer less privacy while you are on your driveway because your neighbors will be, if they are on their driveway, they'll be pretty close by. Number 3, are there any 1 or 2-story houses being built behind or next to your lot? If it's a 2-story house being built behind the lot you're considering, it may offer you less privacy when you are especially outside in your backyard. And depending on the lot sizes and such, this may vary, and you could also plant landscaping to help the situation, but it's just something to keep in mind. And also, depending on the progress of the development, they may not be able to tell you, whether it's a 1 or 2-story house being built next to the lot you're considering or behind the lot, because it all depends on, which lots they've already sold and which houses they already know are going up. Number 5, noise. When analyzing the potential noise levels of the lot, you can check a few items. For example, are there any existing or future main streets or highways nearby? Are there any railroad tracks nearby? Is the lot near community features such as pools or playgrounds where there could be some higher noise levels? Areas in neighborhoods that tend to be the quietest are areas where there's less movement, less people, less traffic. And in neighborhoods, these tend to be roads less traveled on, such as cul-de-sacs, dead-end roads, or loop roads. It may also help to visit the lot at different times throughout the day to check the different noise levels. And keep in mind that this may change due to the current or future development of the neighborhood. Number 6, safety. In terms of children, having them play safe outside is a top priority for parents. Streets that have less or slower traffic are always desirable. Cul-de-sacs, dead-end roads, and loop roads, again, are usually the areas in the neighborhoods that are quietest and safest. Other safety features you may consider in a neighborhood is whether it has sidewalks and street bumps and signage and speed limits. These all help keep the streets safer, especially for children. A safety feature for the house you may consider is street lighting. If a street light is located in front of the lot you're considering, that is a great feature as it serves as free additional lighting for the house. Number 7, zoning. Any zoning restrictions specific to the lot is something you want to be aware of and fully understand. For example, are there any easements or restrictions on the lot? If so, can these affect what you can build on your lot? Can they affect the lot's value? Also, knowing the lot's setbacks is important as they may affect any future development on your lot. For example, any pool, fence, or home addition you may add in the future. I made a video that explains what setbacks are and why they're important, and I will leave a link for you in the description box. Number 8, utilities. You may want to consider any meters or other items located on the lot. Many times, these items can be eyesores, but usually some landscaping could help mask them. You just want to be aware of anything that is located on your lot so later on it's not a surprise. And these items should be indicated on the lot's survey. However, you may want to confirm with the developer just to be sure. Number 9, flood zones. You want to be aware of any flood zones that may impact the lot. And number 10, community features. Proximity to community features may be considered. For example, clubhouses, pools, playgrounds, golf courses, or walking trails or mail centers. This may be something you want to be near or far away from, so just keep those in mind. Alright guys, I hope you found this video helpful. There are certainly many things to consider when building a new house, but try not to get overwhelmed and take one thing at a time. Always remember that building a house is a blessing, and if you have any questions or concerns, be sure to ask your developer, realtor, or other professional that can help. Thank you so much for watching, and if you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below, and take care.